Yes, Dave.
Well, I think we're looking at 52 degrees at game time.
Already, it's going to be about 52
About
degrees
52
here,
game
folks.
time, and then by the time we're wrapping up, about 56. We're going to gain
maybe
4 whole
going to get
degrees.
up to about 56.
Yeah, we're losing our.
Just a little bit warmer up in Anchorage, Alaska right now. So if you want heat, head right up there.
That's what I'm thinking too. South Pole's probably balmy about this time of year, you know. What a spring we've been having.
Yeah.
This is just,
Yeah.
okay.
It's been wet.
It's been wet. It's been cold, and
so I'm thinking about May has been almost wet every week.
every weekend. It's
every
been
weekend,
raining.
It's been
Well, see, when I was growing up, you were always taught that it was April showers bring
Yeah.
May flowers. So now we got May showers.
Yeah.
It's going to be June flowers,
Yes.
we hope.
Yeah, so somebody up there is changing gears. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Well, they got to mess with us somehow.
Yep, yeah,
All
they
right.
sure do. Alrighty, so we are about ready to start this show off, folks. So we've got the umps here. We welcome our umps here today at Marysville Varsity Baseball Field. Thank you, umps, for coming and participating. We appreciate you, and we respect our umps. Alrighty, so there you go. We got them coming in, and we are just about game time here. You know what? I assume that we're gonna do that throw in first, don't you? Or?
Yeah, we're gonna. It's scheduled for 9:55.
Yeah.
The first pitch ceremony. If I understand, they're all getting thrown simultaneously. So
yeah.
I just want to make sure that I have one song for.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
One song for talent.
Okay. All right. You know that?
I do know.
Okay.
That. At any rate.
Alrighty, we shall begin our throw ceremony here, folks. So the first pitch ceremony will be taking place in about 1 minute. So each senior, you will have someone throw the first pitch simultaneously, remember, before the game one. So we've got about 1 minute before that begins.
Yeah, there's 7 seniors. 7 parents are going to line up on the first base side, I believe, and then toss the ball, or near the mound anyways, and the players will line up, I think, on the first base side is what Coach Dahlman said. But
yeah,
this is interesting. I like this. This is kind of a neat thing.
Yes.
And I'll bet you most of them chose their moms.
You know,
How much do you want to bet?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Ron was kind of thinking he didn't know which way it was going to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that, that could probably be. So let's see. We'll see what happens here as that all starts to take place. Yep. The moms all have smiles ear to ear. We love when that happens.
Yeah, everybody does today, because this is a great day. It's a very special day for these guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Can't get much better than this today. And especially, I love that level of enthusiasm that occurs when we're in a situation like this today.
Well, like I said, one of the players from Cousino came up and grabbed some food, and I said, how are you doing today? And he goes, listen, I'm 18. I'm playing baseball. I'm graduating. I'm eating food. He goes, how bad is this? I said, boy, your life is pretty good.
Yeah, your life is great. Yeah, we love that.
But, at that age, to appreciate this is very very adult of them to recognize the moment and just say, hey, listen, I'm having fun with my life.
Absolutely. Yep. So out there at the plate, at home plate, you've got number 21 with his back to us right now. That's head coach Caleb Dahlman. And we also have the head coach from the Cousino Varsity Patriots, Kyle Gleason. They're both out there with the umpires discussing the outline of the field, how wet it is, foul lines. What are they doing out there, Dave?
Well, they could be talking about a slide rule with the ground this wet. They may retract it and say, we're going to get rid of this slide rule today. They oftentimes do go over the boundaries and just the quirks of the field. Warning everybody that it is a little wet out there in the infield. Mostly, I think they're talking about that.
Yep. Yeah. Now, I'm going to assume that we're not going to be announcing who's going out to do the first pitch. Do you?
The
first pitch. I don't know.
It's a secret, but now 1, 2. See, I told you. There they are. All the girls, all the gals. They're going to do there's 7 of them.
Alrighty, folks, we are just about ready here. The coaches are having their conference with the umpires, and as soon as they finish that, we'll begin the first pitch ceremony. So each senior will have someone throw a first pitch. Remember, simultaneously before the first game. Remind you also that between games, we're enjoying a meal together. Wow.
Yeah.
Wowzer, Bowser. Yeah, followed by a ceremony to honor our seniors. All right, as soon as we get the cue from Coach Dahlman, we'll begin this.
Yeah, well, like I said, Jim, they're going to do this simultaneously so that it doesn't take up too much time because they're anxious to get this game going.
Right.
So all the pitches should be coming at once, and this will be fun. I'm looking forward to this.
All righty, and Ron's going to be ready with the music, I assume, as soon as that happens. Alrighty, the first pitch ceremony is ready to begin. Let's see what happens here, folks. Be sure you have your cameras ready and videotaping all this for future review.
Oh boy, don't ever listen to me on lottery day. I was 100% wrong.
Oh, really?
It's all the dads out there.
All
the
the
moms are
dads?
filming. That's what they're
Okay,
doing.
alrighty.
Yeah.
So it looks like we got all the dads out here. Now watch what happens, everybody. Pay attention, because we're ready to go for the first pitch. 1, 2, 3, go! Wow, did you see that curve?
I saw
Queen
heaters out
threw a
there.
curveball.
Boy,
Yeah.
Winston threw a slider.
Ron threw a
boys.
what did Ron throw out
Smith
there?
just threw some heat out there. That came in at about 90, I think.
Yeah, man, yeah, that one was like 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That was Kasky that threw that one. Good job on that out there, you guys. Alrighty, so we are ready now to have the lineup. So we will get the Marysville Vikings on the third base line, and some will go to the center field area as well. And the visiting Patriots will be on the first base line. And we'll begin that with a national anthem as soon as we get our broadcasting director, Ron Kasky, back up here in the booth. So, Ron? Where is Hey, dude, we need you.
I went for the change up.
Good job.
I just tried to throw that change up.
You did a great job. Alrighty, folks.
When you guys take that iPad to the Johnson, please? Coach Johnson.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Marysville, Michigan for today's game with our visitors, the Patriots from Paul K. Cousino High School, Warren, Michigan. Perhaps the most important words in sports are how you played the game. Play the game today with good sportsmanship. Remember, nothing beats good sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, all present, the privilege of this event was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts and our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And everyone else, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart as we proudly sing or listen to our national anthem. We are grateful for our umpires that are here with us today, and we're also very appreciative of our head coach, Caleb Dahlman, Mark Johnson, assistant coach, and Sean Winston. Thank you guys. Our hats are off to you. We appreciate your great job that you have done this season. The Cousino varsity Patriots will be coming to bat shortly. Vikings will be in the outfield. So we just want to go through the roster of the Vikings here. Number 1 will be Luke Badley, a senior. Number 2, Cole Cooper. Number 3, Keegan Quain. Number 4, Graham Williams. Number 5, Jonathan Fraley. Number 6, Ian Whitsitt. Number 7, Andrew Caskey. Number 8, Zach Winston. Number 9, Caden Parent. Number 10, Cooper Smith. Number 11, Talon Cisco. Number 12, Kieran Moran. Number 13, Brady Wright. Number 14, Levi Aquaviva. Number 20, Kyle Hewitt. And number 22, Ben Martins. So there you go, folks. The Marysville 2025 varsity baseball team roster. Who's we got on the mound here? Number
Cooper Smith.
Cooper Smith. On the mound for the Vikings today will be number 10, senior Cooper Smith. Behind the plate will be number 3, senior Keegan Quain. On third base will be number 7, Andrew Caskey. At shortstop will be number 8, Zach Winston. At second base will be number 11, Talon Cisco. At first base will be number 22, Ben Martins. In center field will be number 1, Luke Badley. In right field will be number 2, Cole Cooper. And in left field will be number 14, Levi Aquaviva. Who's coming to bat? Number 6. At bat for the Cousino varsity Patriots, number 6, Colin Finn. Colin Finn's at bat, everybody, right-handed batter.
Yeah, I believe he's one of the better hitters on this team.
Okay, so there you go. First wind-up and pitch. It's delivered there, and how did that go? That was a strike.
That was
Wow.
a strike.
Nice first pitch there by number 10, Cooper Smith. A wind-up and a pitch. Goes outside a bit, making it 1-1 on 6. Finn.
All right, Smith came to play today.
Yeah.
He's not screwing around
No,
on that
he's
mound
not screwing
today.
around. 2-1 on 6.
Now I hear Cooper Smith got invited to play in a special game this year.
Yeah.
What? He did?
Maybe his dad could tell us something about it.
Yeah, we're going to listen to that. Once hit over to shortstop, Winston fires it over 22, and number 6 is out. Coming to bat for the Vikings is number 5. Number 5.
No, for the Patriots.
I'm sorry.
I mean.
For the Cousino varsity Patriots is number 5, John Himmler.
Shane, what's that game that Cooper's been
At
invited
bat
to
for
play?
the Cousino varsity Patriots, number 5, John Himmler.
Playing at the All-Star game against the Oakland League on June 17th, I believe it is.
So is
Down
it
at
the MAC plays against the
the
Oakland
MAC
League in
plays
Oakland?
against the Oakland School District League.
And he got invited to play on that team.
Yep, and it's
That's
down
an
at
honor.
Jimmy John's
Wow.
at 7 o'clock.
Oh,
That is
beautiful.
so beautiful. All right,
Oh,
folks,
we'll be
you
there.
heard it right from
We'll
the
be
dad
there.
standing right up behind me. Yep, so we're grateful for that nice little
Little tidbit
announcement
there.
there about
Yeah.
number 10. Yep,
We'll be there.
we'll be there. So number 10.
That's a good pitch right there.
Yep.
Wow.
Already
Okay.
2-1. Well,
Okay.
kind of
Well,
went
you know,
insider,
now we're
yeah,
starting to
yeah,
see
well,
what's going
all
on
right,
here.
Yep. So we're just up here in the booth staying pretty warm. We've got a very cool wind coming out of the northwest, and it is firing out there about 10 miles an hour. Already we got 2-2 on number 5.
Tell you,
We got deuces.
Himmler.
had a nice conversation with Taylor Falls. You guys remember Taylor?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Northern.
Taylor Falls said, "Boy, I absolutely hated."
Swing and a miss on that one. Struck him out.
He said
Already
I-
coming to bat is number 2.
He hated playing against
He
us.
hated playing against, batting against Cooper Smith because Cooper's pitches were just keeping him off balance. Taylor said he's been
Number
hitting
2.
like
What's his
crazy
name
all
on the back of
year.
that?
Taylor's been hitting like crazy all year, and Cooper just absolutely stymied him. 2 pop-ups and I think a strikeout, as I recall.
Holy cow, that's an incredible record already. Already, there's Moody up there right now.
Moody.
At bat for the Patriots, number 2, Miles Moody. Alrighty, a windup and a pitch. Goes a little bit inside on low on that one, making it 2-0. Number 10. Cooper Smith is on the mound, winds up and pitches.
Yeah, just
a
missed
little
inside.
bit, just
Yeah.
barely missed it.
Yeah.
The Moody kind of gave a big smile on that one.
Well, his team's razzing him a little bit too. I think he felt a little lucky on that one.
Yeah.
So
Already a windup and a pitch that goes
That's right.
right there.
yeah.
3-1 on number 2, Miles Moody, shortstop.
I think Cooper's
For the
laughing.
Patriots?
I don't know, that pitch was very fast. I think he just lobbed it down the middle.
Yeah,
He
Yeah,
knew
he
he wasn't swinging.
let's see what happens here. Gets one over to Zach Winston. Winston picks it up and fires it over to first. And drops
Oh
it.
yeah.
alrighty, so there you had it. Number 22 was not able to hold on to that one. Already coming to bat for the Patriots. Number 34 coming to bat for the Patriots. Number 34, Nolan Martin. Right-handed batter. Nolan Martin comes up. Kind of does the old traditional, rubbing the handle of the bat in the dirt a little bit. Comes up and taps the plate. Holds that silver bat up there. Shifts the weight to the right leg. Attempted pickoff at first.
that was a good
Does
grab.
not work for Cooper Smith.
Yeah.
It was close, though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Inches away. Alrighty, Cooper Smith on the mound. Gets the cue from Quayne. Checks out the lead at first. Another attempted pickoff. Does not work for Smith. Smith shuffles the hat around a little bit. Takes a look at the cue from Quayne. Again, glances at first. A windup and a pitch. Goes
Ooh.
outside and
boy.
low on that one.
That didn't miss by much either on that
Not
one.
by
Yeah,
much.
he
It was
won
like
that one.
inches away.
Yeah.
1-0. Hey, the Tigers played last night.
Yeah. How'd they do?
They had a rough game last night against
Best team-
Cleveland. Yeah.
Best team in baseball right now.
Yep. Making there you go. Second one goes
I was
down.
at that game.
Oh, you
was at
were.
that-
So tell us all about it.
Yeah, Tigers ended up losing. It was either 3-1 or 4-1.
Yeah.
Cleveland just came out hot in the first inning, put up 2 runs, and we were chasing them the whole time.
Yeah. Wow. Alrighty, so there you go, folks. That one was high and outside a little bit on number 34, Martin.
Yeah, good movement on that pitch.
Yeah, that
Kind
was
of broke a little
Yep.
inside. That was a nice pitch there.
absolutely. Okay, wind up in a pitch.
He's got him that
Yep,
time.
got him on
Yeah.
that one.
Boy,
So
this
3-1.
Umpire has a funny strike. He's calling it like this. He's not.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not. So it's hard to
It's
tell.
hard,
when he's,
man. I'll tell
when
you.
he's calling a strike because he's not vocal.
Yes. So 3-1 on Martin. Gets one that gets hit.
And there we go. Martin to Martin, right?
Martin to Martin.
There you go.
Alrighty, there you
Okay.
go, folks. Alrighty, there you are,
Nice job.
folks. Martin to Martin. Alrighty, so Vikings coming into bat, everybody.
Yeah.
Are you ready for it?
Let's get some action here.
Yeah. What are we
Patriots-
expecting today,
Well,
Dave?
Patriots are coming in here with a 14-12 record. You know, it's just over 500 winning. Coach Gleason has got this team in a pretty good shape.
Yeah.
You know, they got their first win of the season on an away game, and they actually have a better away record than they do at home record. So we got to be. They came to play. We have to be
Yep.
responding and coming.
Oh,
to play here.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We have to be on our game.
Yeah, on our
Yeah.
So they. Oh, I'm sorry.
On the mound for the Cousino varsity Patriots, number 4, Parker Wazorek. Parker Wazorek is on the mound.
Yeah, this kid's a good pitcher. I think he got their first win. But they also hit a bad losing streak, losing to Lakeview Richmond. And of course, who
Yeah.
doesn't lose to
Yeah,
Richmond?
everybody loses to
And
Richmond, unfortunately.
Lanscrews
Or
North.
whatever you want to say
Yep.
about that. Yeah.
So, So, they again, streaky team, hot and cold, but enough to get a winning record so far.
Yeah, yep. Already in front of the camera there, you saw assistant coach Winston heading over to the first base coach area, and Dahlman's heading over to the third. Alrighty, coming to bat will be number 14. You know this guy, don't you?
I believe so.
I like that pink bat.
Oh, yeah. Who's that, pink and blue?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a 34-inch bat?
I believe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so there you go. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 14, Levi Aquaviva.
And still holding down that leadoff spot.
Yep.
Dahlman putting a lot of trust in his sophomore this year.
Yeah, he is, and Aquaviva's been up for the challenge. He's been
batting over 300, which makes everybody happy.
Yeah, that makes everybody happy. Wind up in a pitch that just goes over the outside corner.
Yeah, Aquaviva's.
Yep.
Again, we've trained him.
Don't
swing at that first.
Don't
pitch,
swing at the first one. Way outside on that one.
But it may
One
have
and
been
one.
It may have been outside, but that was a good curveball.
It was.
Well,
that was the
probably more of a slider.
Yeah. Slider on that
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
yeah.
good slider on that one. Already, Wazorek winds up and pitches as
That might
Aquaviva
drop.
hits one.
No.
Is that going to drop? No, it doesn't work for Aquaviva. Already, so Aquaviva pops one up over to the right field area, and that's snagged up over there, and the first out is on the board. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 2, junior, Cole Cooper. Cole Cooper coming up, everybody. Kind of shakes those muscles around a bit.
Yeah.
Taps the plate with that orange bat.
Gets bigger every time I
As
see him.
Wazorek. Oops, takes a
Yeah,
pause.
well, he took too much time there.
Takes in too much time. Gets back into the batter's box. Taps the plate. Shifts the weight to the right leg. Wazorek winds up and pitches. Yep, right across the outside corner.
Yeah,
I mean,
he caught up that slider again.
Yeah,
that's
yep,
that's
that's
a good
slider.
pitch, an effective pitch.
a wind up in a pitch.
He
Another
tried it
one
again,
right there.
tried
Did it
the
again.
same pitch, yeah.
He's got that down.
He does.
Man,
You
oh
call it a
man.
strike though, right?
No, that was a ball.
A wind up in a pitch.
Now there
There
you
we
go.
You're going to
Coop.
drop it in the
Good
right
start.
spot
There you
as
go,
usual.
Coop.
Come on, let's go.
Mr.
Come
Double.
on, Cole. He's
Mr.
always
Double.
good for 2. Is he going to do it?
Mr. Double.
Mr.
Oh,
Double.
boy.
Oh, yeah. So there he is. Come on. Where's the bow? Where's all of the fancy dancing stuff out there, Cole? Alrighty.
Boy. Every time.
Yep, every time. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior, number 8, Zach Winston. Zach Winston's up to bat, everybody, as Wazorek gets ready to pitch.
Ooh, that was a
Yeah,
good pitch right there.
Good pitch right there. Cooper is over on second, he was taking a long lead, scoot back there. You'll notice he's got the shortstop and the second baseman playing pretty close to him.
Oh, go. Okay, he's going to
Come on, is he going to do it?
Yep.
Yep, he makes it over there, and he stays at third. Stolen base there by Cole Cooper on a wild throw by Wazorek.
Yeah. Robinson just could not corral that one in.
Yeah, so there you go, everybody. How is our okay, we got a good broadcast going? Cindy Lou? Yep, good. Alrighty, we got Cindy Lou Aquaviva down there keeping track of how our broadcasting is going out there.
What is it?
Alrighty, so we've got, what was that, Dave?
Low and outside, I believe that's ball 2.
For Levi?
Okay, ball 2. Alrighty, up against the backstop. Alrighty, that makes it 2-2 on number 8, Zach Winston, right-handed batter, shortstop for the Marysville Vikings. Wazorek takes a look at the lead at third, a windup and a pitch.
Oh, boy.
Ball.
Oh, yeah.
He
He wanted that one.
That was so
Well,
close. Yeah.
There's that breaking ball again.
Yep.
and
So there we are, juiced, Dave.
We are juiced.
Yep.
James
Wind up in a
overduces.
pitch.
There it is. Got him.
Swing and a miss. All right, puts 2 outs on the board for the Marysville Vikings. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior, number 11, Talon Cisco. Talon Cisco's coming up to bat, everybody, as Wazorek winds up and pitches. Whoa, pops one up that goes right to the infield area as the, Wazorek grabs that one and 3 up, so 4 up and 3 down.
Yeah.
Alrighty, folks, so there you go.
Boy.
Patriots coming to bat.
We got a man to third, couldn't cash in.
Yep.
But it shows progress.
Alrighty, so on the mound for the Marysville Vikings, is that going to be Johnny 5?
Sure does look like it.
On the mound for the Marysville varsity Vikings, number 5, Johnny 5, Fraley. Okay, Johnny 5 Fraley was doing some warm-ups here, folks.
No. Why is Johnny?
Oh, I think everybody's going in there.
Alrighty, so it sounds like everybody's going to go 1 inning. Is that what's happening, Ron?
Sounds like it.
That sounds like what's going on. We appreciate Ron Caskey helping us out here in the sound booth. Otherwise, we'd be in a miserable situation.
As always.
You know, as always, does a wonderful job.
Technical director, our AV
technical,
man.
And in fact, did you notice how shaky I was getting?
Yeah.
I was going, where the heck is he? He's supposed to be here by now.
We're nothing without
Why
him.
is he running like 5 minutes late, you know? And reminder too, folks, we're broadcasting this on Game Changer Live. This is Jim Caskey and Dave Aquaviva with Ron Caskey doing the editing of this stuff on Game Changer and posting it on BWMI Sports on YouTube. So be sure that you go to your TV, click on your YouTube channel, do a search for BWMI Sports, and it will pop right up there. Even somebody as inept in that stuff as I am, I can find it, so you can find it too. So be sure to do that.
About the only thing I can do on the internet, Jim,
Is find
YouTube and the weather. That's about it. That's about all I can do.
Yeah, in fact, I don't know. Sometimes I think that YouTube knows what the heck I've been doing on my cell phone.
They do.
Because it's kind of crazy. Automatically, they come up.
Oh, they do.
They,
Yeah.
they go, hey, Jim was looking at a mechanic's
Right.
how to replace a brake pad.
And then it comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do they know all that stuff, dude?
Well,
All right,
someone
let's
call it
talk a
Big
little
Brother.
bit. Yeah. There you go. Let's
Uh-huh.
talk a little bit about what's going on here. So, Wazorek, it looks like he's going to be next in line.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of wondering about, he's got quite a track record, I understand.
Well, again, this team can really hit. They lost 3 straight, but boy, they came back and went on a terror. Beating Warren Mott 2 mercies at 23-7, 15-0. So they can put runs up on.
They can put runs up
there. So
number 17's coming to bat. Coming to bat for the Cousino Varsity Patriots, right-handed batter, number 17, Zach Fisher. Zach Fisher's coming to bat, everybody, right-handed batter for the Patriots. And like you say, I don't know about this guy's record, his track record, but all these guys have played quite well this season.
Yeah.
Low and outside on that first pitch there. By number 5, Jonathan Fraley on the mound. Johnny 5.
Johnny 5, there he is.
There he is. 1-0.
Big as life.
Yep, big as life and twice as nice.
Here we go.
Wind up in a pitch. Whoa. Inside as Fisher kind of jumps back to avoid collision with that.
Yeah.
Number 17, Cousino, Patriot.
He says, I don't want to get hit today.
Yeah, I don't want to get
too cold.
hit. Exactly. It's too cold. And that ball stings like crazy when it's that cold. Wind up in a pitch.
That's a strike
That was
right
a
there.
nice one right there across that outside corner, making it 2-1 on 1-7. Zach Fisher. Alrighty, yeah. So let's see. Season's winding down a little bit. Whoa!
Oh boy!
Oh, bumps went off of his left shoulder.
No chance.
Yeah, 17 did not like that. He was waiting for that one to be driven out into the outfield. Coming to bat for the Cousino Varsity Patriots, number 4, Parker Wazorek, pitcher. Already number 4 coming to bat.
They got a free base runner. Let's see if we can double them up here.
Yep. See if we can see if this can happen right here. Long lead at first. Johnny 5 takes a look at that long lead. Gets the cue from Quayne. Nods ahead. Wind up and pitch. Alrighty, looks like it was low and outside slightly.
Yeah, that was low. It was below his knees. It was a good call by the ump.
Yeah. You know, it's really crazy. I was listening to the Tigers game yesterday with Cleveland, and I was going, hey, Aquaviva and I almost do this good.
Well,
what is it about us? You know, I mean, we're not paid $175,000 a year.
we will be.
Oh, we will be. Someday
eventually,
we will. Yeah. Someday it's
I'm
gonna
happy
happen.
with the pancake right now.
Yeah,
so,
me
you know,
too. A
piece of
pancake and a
sausage.
piece of sausage,
Yeah.
a cup of coffee,
Yeah, there
whatever
you
you
go.
want over
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Alrighty, 1-1.
Uh-oh.
What gets over
Nope,
to
there's your double play I was asking for.
bam, bam! Already double play, just as you predicted,
Well,
Mr. Aquaviva. You got that right.
Yeah.
Alrighty, good job on that.
This is why we're going to get paid the big money coming up here,
Yeah,
Jim.
yeah,
so
exactly.
be prepared. Get an agent.
We're predicting it. Yeah, coming to bat for the Cousino Varsity Patriots, number 13, Tyler Robinson. Tyler Robinson coming to bat. Left-handed batter, holds the bat back, way back, winds up and pitches, and one gets smacked.
Oh, he's got it.
Has he
He's
got that
it.
one or not?
He got it.
Oh, my goodness gracious. What a catch right there by Cole Cooper. Beautiful catch. He has to lounge out and grab that one. Well, he jumped probably 2 or 3 feet to grab that
We're
one.
always talking about badly out in center. I mean, you're not going to find a better right fielder.
Yeah, you have
than in
absolutely
Cole,
right.
because I tell you, that play was fantastic.
Yeah. So what a great asset for the 2026 varsity team
Coming
right
up.
here.
Yeah, that's
coming right up, Cole
And
Cooper.
He's got the team out on the field. They're congratulating him on
Yep,
that. Was a
yep.
beautiful play.
Beautiful play.
Beautiful play.
And you know that next year Cooper's going to be on the mound
He
a
will
lot.
be a lot. Oh,
Is
yeah.
he going to be playing right?
Cole. Oh yeah, next year.
Cole
I thought you were talking
yeah.
about Cooper Smith. I'm sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt.
that's okay.
You
Cole
guys make the
Cooper.
big bucks. I got to keep my
Yeah. So Cole, he'll be pitching, and he'll
That's
also
right.
be playing right field.
More
Correct?
than likely.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he's not on the mound, yeah.
Yeah, they'll have him out there, and he's going to do a wonderful job no matter which way we put that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, looks like we've got number 7, Andrew Caskey, coming up here shortly. A right-handed batter that'll be hitting one out there. All right, yeah. So
So, well, probably next year when Cole Cooper is pitching, Aquaviva will probably be out and right taking his place out there. Equally as good of an outfielder.
Yep. On the mound for the Patriots, number 4, Parker Wazorek. All righty, folks, there you go. Wazorek will continue pitching out there. Did a good job in the last innings here, so we'll see what goes on.
Through 13 pitches to 4 batters, that's pretty efficient. So he's doing really well.
He's
out
doing
there.
well.
Yeah.
I don't know what his track record is for the season, but he certainly is doing a good job. Man,
he's
it has
done his
gotten
part.
really crispy cold out there,
Mhm.
everybody. We've
Yeah.
got a wind coming out of the northwest that's coming through at about 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's picking up a bit.
So there you go, everybody.
Looks like our technical director took a hint there.
Yeah.
Shut the door for you.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. Thank you, Ron.
You're not so subtle. Hint.
So Winston's heading over to first for coaching.
No white pants today.
No white pants today. And Dahlman's over there clapping at third. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior third baseman, number 7, Andrew Caskey. Andrew Caskey coming up, everybody. Right-handed batter. Shifts the weight over to the right leg. Doesn't swing at the first one. Good thing. Huh?
Good thing.
1 ball, no strikes on number 7. A windup and a pitch. Just as he plays it.
No.
Oh
man.
Beautiful spot for it. Yep.
Are you kidding me? That's
Yeah.
great.
Nice hit, but that doesn't
Shoot.
go quite far enough for him.
Hey, nice pull, kid.
Nice pull. out
Awesome.
there. Yep. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 22, senior Ben Martins. Ben Martins coming up, everybody. Left-handed batter. Hits one up against the fence. Over here to the left side of the field.
Boy, that was a hard swing on that ball. He blocked that thing. Boy, if you get the barrel on it,
Oh, man.
this is going to travel today.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh. Uh-huh.
Whoa. Wow.
Uh-huh. Well, it was a little
You saw
low.
it. You
It's
saw it. Okay, I'll take it. 1-1 on 2-2. Ben Martins. Gets
There it is
another one that
again.
he hits it over to the left side. A little bit late on the swing.
Yeah, but he's swinging hard. Though,
He's swinging
Trey.
hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they want to make these games count.
Yep, they do.
Oh,
man.
boy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He was going to hold back on that
Yeah.
one, and he just didn't check it quickly enough.
No, he went around.
Alrighty, coming to bat. Looks like we got number 3 coming up here. Keegan Quain coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings. Senior catcher number 3, Keegan Quain. Keegan Quain's up there, everybody. Right-handed batter.
Oh.
What?
Boy.
Okay, all right.
He let that beach ball go.
Yeah.
But, these guys are trained. Do not swing at the first pitch. You
Yeah.
got to find the rhythm before you can do that.
Exactly.
Probably some of the best advice Ted Williams ever gave. I've read his book twice, and he's like, never swing at the first pitch.
Never
Ever.
swing. Yeah.
Ever.
So that's a great principle to be teaching.
You still
Yep.
got 2 more strikes to
Yep.
go.
Yep,
So,
absolutely. Already wind up in a pitch. Gets a short one that goes over
run
the
it out. Let's
shortstop.
see if you can run this
Snagged
out.
up and whacked it over there.
Yeah.
3 up, 3 down. Vikings head to the outfield as the Cousino Patriots come to bat.
Yeah.
Right here in Marysville, Michigan, it is a brisk day. It doesn't feel like spring to me. And
Well,
almost June.
Almost June.
And
Yeah.
I was going to say wet, rainy weather almost every week, all the way through May.
Well, yeah, we went out last night, got a little extra BP, and I said to Aquaviva, I said, but it feels more like fall.
Yeah.
Than it does spring. November.
It really does,
Yeah.
yeah. On the mound for the Vikings, number 5, Johnny 5 Fraley, sophomore. Alrighty, yep. So, yeah, you are right. I mean, what can we say? May showers bring out the June flowers.
Probably.
We're
I
gonna
hope.
We'll redo that.
I hope.
I don't know what else to say, Ron.
They must pay you guys a lot of money.
Yeah,
I could never have
to
come
come
up
up-
with that.
See
Yeah,
how
we come
clever
up-
we are.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, so hey, while we're
So-
thinking of it, folks, here, we want to remind you of our sponsors who we appreciate a lot. QCS, Quality Computer Solutions, Leaning Tree Golf Club, Nolan's Irish Pub, Cindy Lou products for vending machines, Deluge Construction, Marysville Little League, Marysville Marine, O'Connor Realty Incorporated, Michigan Metal Coating, Jets Pizza for new bigger slices, Stevenson Electric for contracting and service. Yep. So hey, we appreciate all the merchants around Marysville that have the posters of the Marysville Vikings baseball team and their businesses. Thank you very much for supporting your community, all of you wonderful merchants here in Marysville.
Every place that we took our posters to, all have them up.
Yeah, in
They
fact,
all have
I
them up.
mentioned earlier, I went to Subway yesterday,
Oh,
and I'm going, I said, hey, you got our poster up there. That's my grandson right there. And the guy goes, oh, yeah, we got it up there. I
Yeah.
says, well, hey, I'm going to let you know, I'm going to be talking about this on the radio tomorrow on
Okay.
WVIK. He goes, well, WVIK?
VIK.
Well, what are you talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Coming to bat for the Cousino Patriots, number 36, Jake Rudd. Jake Rudd's up to bat. A right-handed batter as Johnny 5 gets ready for the pitch. He winds up and pitches.
Yeah.
Goes outside
Yeah,
on
he
that.
took something off on that
Yeah,
one. I think
yeah.
he was trying to get him to
Try to bite on that. Yeah.
Yes. Get a
You
little
think
ahead of
these
it.
guys know about not swinging at the first pitch?
Well, it's a general rule,
Yeah.
although a lot of them do it.
Yeah. A
And
high pop
high
up that
pop
goes
up.
where?
Somebody better call it.
Wow.
Aquaviva called them both off.
Aquaviva called them
It
both
was-
off. Yeah.
That was the right thing to
Beautiful
do.
catch by number
Yeah.
14, Levi Aquaviva. Yeah. So you had Caskey, you had Zach Winston, you had them all kind of going for it at the same time. There must have been good communication going
Yeah,
over
excellent communication.
there. Coming to bat for the Cousino Patriots, number 10, Nate Pizzurro. Nate
Yeah.
Pizzurro.
You got to remember, on this low cloud deck, that ball just basically disappears. And
Yeah.
the person coming in has a better beat on it. So
Yep.
that was the right thing to do.
A windup and a pitch by Johnny 5 goes high and inside. We are trying to do the job for you. 2-2 on number 10 for the Patriots, Nate Pizzurro. Johnny 5 winds up, pitches, goes outside and low.
Yeah, well, he did the same thing on the last one. He put in the dirt, sort of over gripped the ball, just kind of overthrowing it. Really wants to get that out.
Yeah.
And now he's juiced, so let's see what he does.
See what he does right here.
He's got one out.
3-2 count as we wind up and pitch.
Yes, he did the same thing again.
Taps him in the ankle on that fastball. Number 10, Pizarro limps to first.
Just trying to overthrow it.
Yep, trying to overthrow it. So who we got coming up here? Looks like number 6, is it?
Yeah, top of the order. We're back
top of the order.
to
So
the
we're
top of the
back up
order,
there
yeah.
again. Yep.
Finn.
Coming to bat for the Cousino Patriots, number 6, Colin Finn, right-handed batter. Already coming to bat, right-handed batter for the Cousino Patriots. Yeah, so I don't know that much about the Cousino Patriots. I mean,
they come from Warren and traditionally a very good baseball program. Even going back when I was a kid,
yeah,
they were always.
You always looked up to Paul K. Cousino High School.
They always had a really good program here. So, they're like us. They had 7 games canceled this year, so they didn't quite get all their games in like us.
Yeah,
which is disappointing. Most at the beginning of the year, just like us.
Yeah, exactly. We appreciate the Marysville varsity baseball team sponsors, QCS Quality Computer Solutions. Alrighty, there we go. We're ready to go, folks. Alrighty, Johnny 5 puts a man on first with a hit in the ankle.
Yeah, he was
Gets
doubtful.
one over to
Here we go.
Caskey.
Now let's
Caskey
get
scoops
to-
it up.
well, they got the lead runner.
They got the lead
which
runner out of
is,
there. All right. So there you go, everybody. Caskey shoots that one over to Talon Cisco. Cisco gets the guy running to second. Coming to bat for the Cousino Patriots, left-handed batter, number 5, John Hemler. John Hemler, left-handed batter, center fielder.
Struck out last time.
Okay, we had a strikeout on him the last time. Alrighty, so we had it looked like he was going to throw that to first.
Yeah,
he held back.
Yeah, he just held
Just
off
kind
on
of
it.
trying to scare him a little bit.
Yeah.
Number 5 at bat, Johnny Hemler.
Same thing.
Alrighty, so Johnny 5 is getting, we'll say, tormented a bit by the long lead at first.
Yeah, he
Wind up in a pitch. Yeah,
I think
just above the knees,
Yeah.
but right over the plate.
I think that was a different pitch. I think Quayne was going to throw down, but of course he has a left-handed batter up there, so it's not the most prudent thing to do. But that Finn's way off the base.
Yeah. Why is that?
Well, there he goes again. Well, he's quick.
He hasn't thrown the ball yet in the last 3.
No, and he may be just suckering into thinking I'm not going to.
Yeah.
And then one of these days he will, and then
he'll have him out far enough that he can. Yeah. Already, Johnny 5 gets the nod, winds up and pitches.
Oh, that was a good pitch, but he didn't get the call on that one.
Nope. 1-1 on 5. John Hemler. Hemler, left-handed batter, steps back up and taps the plate.
2 down.
Yep, 2 down. 1-1 on number 5, Hemler. Johnny 5 winds up.
Yeah, see, he did go.
No, went past him.
Good backup by Badley.
Yeah, do great backup. Now, if I had been running, I think I would have been tempted to go automatically on that one. I would have been so full of it, I just would have. I'm going to make this. I'm going to make it the 3rd.
You're not full of it.
Yeah. Sometimes I am. In fact, they say the only thing you're full of is you're full of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Already, number 5. Let's get back to baseball, Dave.
Yeah.
John Hemler.
All right, so now he's got a man on second to
Yep.
look at.
Yep.
We still
So a long lead again. A wind up in a pitch and hits it up against the backstop.
That's going to even him out, too.
Okay, we got deuces up there.
You got deuces.
Deuces going here on number 5, Hemler.
Okay.
Center fielder, left-handed batter for the Patriots. 2-2, 2 outs. Number 5 at bat. Johnny 5 takes a look at the lead at second. Can he do it? A windup and a pitch. Goes inside slightly.
Yeah.
Hemler kind of gets shook up a bit by that one.
Well, that was one of his better pitches that he's thrown because that looked like it was coming right over the plate for a strike. Broke it the last second.
Yeah.
Almost got him to swing at it. But
Alrighty, so Hemler's juiced. Full count on the board. A windup and a pitch.
yeah,
Swing and a
there you
miss.
go. There you
Took
go.
him out.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so there you go. Johnny 5. 4 up, 3 down.
Struck out number 5.
Yep.
Second
Yep.
time today.
Yeah, Johnny 5 strikes out 5. That's a good way to put it.
There you go.
Alrighty, so we're going to listen to a little tiny bit of music here as we remind you of what is going on today. We've got a full agenda that's going on.
Yeah, there's a lot happening today. It's an
Hopefully
exciting
we
day.
can keep every doggone thing straight.
Yeah.
But between games today, if you're coming to the second game, we'll enjoy a meal together, followed by a ceremony to honor our seniors. Okay? That'll happen between game 1 and game 2. There will be the ceremonial lineup will be players and parents should line up in numerical order between the dugout and the shed over there on what is that left side of the field here, Dave?
Yeah.
And seniors will be announced in that order. So I've got a little tiny bit of script. Dahlman sent me this late last night. He's already sent this to you on Google Docs.
Oh, you don't have that all in your head? You
Yeah,
gotta
and
look
I'm
at a
going,
script,
I'm
really?
going, what the? Yeah, I'm going, I haven't looked at my Google Docs for about 3 years.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'm
I
going,
don't even know what that is.
yeah, I'm going, well, and guess what? I went to Google Docs and there it was, bigger
There
than
it
life.
was.
What the
Lie
heck?
to you?
Yeah, so yeah, I'm thinking he was lying to me, but he wasn't. Alrighty, good guy he is, that
Google Docs.
Dahlman there, good guy. Yeah, do Google Docs, man. Alrighty, so we've got same man, Wazorek, on the mound for the Patriots. Wazorek coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 10, senior right-handed batter, Cooper Smith. Cooper Smith coming up there, ladies and gentlemen. Taps the plate, holds that orange bat up nice and high. A windup and a pitch.
Yeah, that was a
Man,
real nice pitch.
That was a beautiful
Wow.
pitch.
That looked
I
like,
think that Smith is going, hey, I think I can. This is mine. I'll take this one. And
No.
misses it. Doesn't work. Already Wazorek on the mound.
Yeah.
Yep.
The fastest pitch resort
Oh,
thrown today.
it is,
Yeah.
and I tell you what, that's
Where'd that
what
come
it's what
Yeah.
the old
A
pitching
windup and a
coach
pitch.
is
Gets
says
one
that,
that goes over to second. Second baseman picks it up, fires at the first end. Number 10, Cooper Smith is out.
and that is it comes again. In other words, it gets close, and it seems to pick up speed just as it's getting to the plate. It's a strange phenomenon. It's probably
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
optical illusion.
Yeah,
but
I think it is an optical illusion. Yep. Coming to bat for the Marysville varsity team, number 1, Luke Badley. Well, okay, that one curved right out on the outside
Hey,
corner.
but this guy's finding his groove here on the mound.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
a
doing
wind
well.
up in a pitch.
Yeah, he's really
Puts
found
another
it.
one that
Yeah.
goes right across that outside corner. Does the same thing twice in a row. Will he do the same this time, Dave?
No, and I think, well, if he's following the rules, he's probably going to come in with some heat here or an off speed. I doubt he's going to throw him that same breaking ball again.
All right, Parker Wazorek winds up and pitches.
See how that
Slide.
it
Yep.
seems
Slide
to
up.
he did, yeah, and it seems to just pick up speed. It's awesome. This kid is really bringing it.
He is. He's doing a great job there. A windup and a pitch. As a
And an easy grounder.
easy grounder. Whoa,
Yeah.
doesn't get there quite on time. Hey, Ron, on this here, that pull slide. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What is that on Andrew's part there? I just want to make sure I get that right. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 14, sophomore, Levi Aquaviva. Aquaviva's coming up, everybody. Taps the plate with a pink and blue bat. A wind up in a pitch by Wazorek.
Wow, that was a good pitch there. Dahlman gave Levi the hot sign, so he's going to be swinging.
Yeah, he's going to be swinging. All right. Ooh, inside and
Good
high,
take. Good take.
right just slightly above the letters.
Popped out the right last time.
Alrighty, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Goes in the dirt and up against the backstop. Our camera's still working okay, Ron,
Got
right?
a little bit of fence in there, but we'll try and.
We're still working on it. We appreciate our technical director, Ron Caskey's with us here today, folks. High and out inside, making it 3-1 on 1-4.
Well, he's
Aquaviva.
gonna have to give him a pitch.
Yep. Wind up in a pitch. Ooh,
Here.
man, he
Oh,
bounces
boy.
one.
Jeez.
Doesn't go where Aquaviva wanted it.
Yeah.
Already 3 up, 3 down as the Cousino Patriots come to bat. Right here in Marysville, Michigan. We've got a cool breeze coming off the lake at about 15 miles an hour. It is icy. Take a look at that sky, everybody. Looks like we're in for a doggone snowstorm. You only see these kind of clouds in the fall of the year, Dave.
Yeah, it's
You don't
it's
see them that much in the summer.
That's an October sky right
Yep.
there.
Yep. And so, well, looks like Johnny Five will remain
He's
on
coming
the
back out
mound.
again.
Wow, okay. Alrighty. So there you go, Johnny Five.
Well, Aquaviva chatting it up with Winston. Very unhappy with his at bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
he was not pleased with that swing. If that had gone over the head of the pitcher, I think he could have outrun that, but it didn't.
Yep. It didn't work. On the mound for the Marysville Vikings, number 5, Johnny Five, Fraley, sophomore. Alrighty, so there you go, folks. And looks like number 2, Miles Moody, shortstop, will be coming to bat here shortly.
Yeah, safe on an error last time. The left side of the infield, I think we bobbled the ball or something happened over there. We just missed the throw, but he did get safe on an error. So
Okay,
He
yeah.
was on base last time.
Yep.
But, we still have a 0-0 score.
Yep, 0-0,
Yeah, we're
and
holding
we're
these
at
guys
the
pretty tight.
we're at the top of the top of the 4th. So anything could happen, Dave.
Well, this is a team that beat Roseville 3 straight, and but only took 2 out of 3 against Lakeshore, or 1 out of 3 from Lakeshore. So they could produce, they could bring runs in here.
They can
and,
bring runs in.
They're not afraid to swing the bat. And again, better away record than a home record.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
they came here to
Yeah,
play.
they came here.
And for some free food.
coming to bat for the Cousino Patriots. Number 2, Miles Moody, left-handed batter, outfielder. Alrighty, so there you go, folks. Miles Moody, number 2.
Yeah. So you mentioned the lunch in between games here.
Yeah.
We're going to lose all of our viewership. They're all going to come down.
Yeah. So
the
yeah,
free
we
meal.
definitely want everybody coming for lunch. We're putting out a spread. Okay, goes outside a bit on Johnny Five.
Ball one.
0-1 on number 2, Miles Moody, with the Cousino Patriots. Left-handed batter shifts the weight to that left leg, holds that heel up high. Oh,
No,
man.
he's got it. He's got it.
Right
Oh,
to him.
yeah.
Didn't even know.
So, yeah, that was really cool. Coop, he's first of all, looks like he's going to run
Yeah.
forward, and he just sits there, and it all happens in slow motion. That was crazy stuff, wasn't it? Coming to bat for the Cousino Patriots, number 34, Nolan Martin. Nolan Martin talked to his dad, Brian, earlier today. Great family. He and his wife were out there having a pancake just
Yeah.
before we started the game today, enjoying a pancake and a cup of coffee. One gets hit. Oh, man.
Oh, boy, that person never saw that coming.
No.
And
never
boy,
saw
that
it.
was close.
That was close. Jeez.
Wow, he had his back turned. That could have.
That could have whacked
Oof.
him out. Yep.
Well, last time
Alright.
Martin's ground out to Martin. So
But
let's
yeah,
see
Martin
what
to Martin.
happened
I
here.
remember
Yeah.
that. Yep.
Yeah.
Nolan Martin, a right-handed batter. Johnny Five winds up and pitches.
That was a good pitch right
Puts
there.
it right on the outside corner, just slightly above the knees.
He got the perfect spot.
He did. That was pretty awesome. 0-2 on 3-4. Wind up in a pitch by Johnny Five.
Okay.
Gets over. Whoa!
Oh,
Cole picks
Cole
it up.
still
What's he
might
going
throw
to
him
do? Bounces in front of number 22. Doesn't quite work. So, yeah, so that was a little so number 11, Talon Cisco, was going to pick it up, and then he decided not to at the last minute. At bat for the Cousino Patriots, number 17, Zach
Oh,
Fisher.
Okay.
Zach Fisher's up to bat, right-handed batter, as Johnny 5 takes a look at the lead. At first, nods again, winds up and pitches, goes high and outside.
Johnny 5 hit this kid last time.
Yeah, so he's
he took him
probably.
right in the back.
In fact, I see where he left the dust right on his thigh there. That ball just. Yeah, 1-0.
Well, I think Talon was fooled on that last ground ball. He was heading to his right, and the ball was actually coming to his left. I think it kind of, like a cue ball, hit the ground and just started spinning away from him.
And that was a long ways for Cooper to try and drive that way.
Sometimes it happens, though. Sometimes it happens, though.
Yep. 2-0. Wind up in a pitch.
There's a strike. That was a real nice pitch. Boy, he's got his control today.
Yeah, Johnny 5 has got 31 pitches on the board with number 17, Zach Fisher, right-handed batter for the Patriots. 2-1 on 1-7.
Oh, almost caught him.
Off.
He almost caught him sleeping over there.
He almost got him.
He was not expecting that.
So that was a good cue from Quayne.
Yeah.
That was good catching
because
right there.
He noticed that 34 was up there just daydreaming.
Yeah, he was daydreaming.
Almost got him.
I think I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah.
Boom. Yep, trying it again.
Yeah.
Ben Martins grabs that one just inches away from making an out at first.
Remember how nice the folks were at Cousino last year?
That
85-degree game with the sunshine.
Yep, and they came and held the umbrella up for me and everything.
Yep.
I love the people from Cousino. They are wonderful people. I can't speak highly. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Overthrow by
he's
Quayne.
Probably going to...
Is he going to come in on that? No, he's just going to stay at second.
Well,
already, so it was a bit of an overthrow by catcher Quayne.
He had him too.
Yep,
he had him nailed.
Yep. And 22 was not able to jump up high enough to grab that one. 17, Zach Fisher remains at bat with 2-2 on the board on 1-7.
Yeah, Martins would have needed a jetpack to get that one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, wow. I think Keegan just got a little excited because he had him nailed. And he just got a little excited and overthrew the ball a little bit.
Already a windup and a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Very good pitch.
Already, nice job on that. Johnny 5 as number 17, Zach Fisher, goes down. Coming to bat is number 4, Parker Wazorek. Coming to bat for the Cousino Varsity Patriots, number 4, Parker Wazorek. Parker Wazorek coming up to bat, everybody. No, I remember that, Ron. How nice those people were.
They were so nice.
Didn't they have senior day that day, too?
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
And one thing I remembered about that was how many of the seniors were going to tech trade school.
Yep, into trade school, yeah.
They were all part of union, blah, 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 union, blah, blah, blah. They were all putting them in all these trade schools. And I thought, how wonderful was that?
The other nice thing at that game I remember is I had about a 20-minute conversation with their athletic director, and all he could talk about was how much he enjoyed the Marysville athletic director and Marysville sports and how easy it was to communicate with us.
Which is great. How great is that? Like Ryan Buer, he's the man.
Outstanding.
He is outstanding. All righty, we're back to baseball now, folks. Johnny 5 had a wild throw there, got in the dirt, but Quayne was able to save that. Runner was not able to advance from second. That number, that guy on second base there is
the field ump is
tormenting him.
At Johnny, like, are you actually going to throw the ball?
Yeah.
There's the look on his face.
Like Johnny 5 is going, I'm going to throw it when I'm ready to throw it.
Oh, is that funny?
Gets one that's over to Caskey. Caskey picks it up.
Oh, no. That's all you need. Yeah, that's third out.
All righty. Nice infielding there by Andrew Caskey. Beautiful job as he picks the guy off heading to third. Now, the guy didn't have to run to third. That guy on second could have stayed there. I didn't get that.
Well, on 2 outs, you're just running. So he was already committed. So
he was committed to go.
Yeah, he was committed to go. And I'm just wondering, how do you score that? Does that kid get a single on that?
No, I think it's fielder's choice. Isn't it fielder's choice? Fielder's choice of the put out.
Yeah.
Because he didn't, it wasn't a force out.
Will he come back to bat?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
because he didn't make the out. So, boy, we're a couple of
No, he
geniuses,
doesn't
aren't
know
we?
either.
Yeah, you guys are a couple
No,
geniuses.
he doesn't get the bag. I think it's a fielder's choice.
Fielder's
Hey,
choice.
Andrew could've gone to first
Yep.
base. That's a fielder's
Alrighty, so
choice.
ladies and gentlemen, if you wonder what's going on up here in the sound box,
Don't ask us.
Don't
we
ask
don't
us.
know.
Yep. So I'm learning from the best. You know, the blind leading the blind. Okay. Alrighty. Looks like Parker Wazorek is on the mound. This is his. This is
Yeah,
third,
he's
fourth
fourth inning.
He's throwing real well.
He is
on
He's
the
throwing
mound
real
for
well.
the Cousino Varsity Patriots. Number 4, Parker Wazorek.
Yeah, his arm is getting more loose as this game goes on, and he's really even in warm-ups he's bringing it.
Yeah.
This kid can pitch.
Look at the pitch count.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
low. Jeez, 4
He's
innings.
in the 4th inning.
Wow.
So he's thrown 3 innings of baseball,
Yeah.
32 pitches.
It's like 10 an inning. It's very efficient. And we're helping him out a lot by hitting a lot of ground balls.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, junior, number 2, right fielder, Cole Cooper.
Well, I'm
Cole
gonna
Cooper's up there, everybody.
give you one guess what he did last time.
Yeah,
He's Mr. Doubles.
he's Mr. Doubles. Come on, and wind up in a pitch that goes outside.
Catcher tried to frame that one. Didn't
Yeah,
work.
he
Didn't
did.
work though.
Yeah. So the catcher's framing it by how does that?
Well, if it's there,
Yeah,
it is.
there
Come
we
on,
go.
get it.
Can it get past him? Nope, he doesn't get past him.
Then again.
Yep.
Safe. Yeah,
Alright.
he was safe. He
So
never
yeah,
came- oh, I'm
so
sorry.
10 was in the air
Yeah.
as Cooper touched.
Oh yeah, he was.
He was way up there.
He
in
was
the
way
air.
up. Now wait a minute. Now they're going to
Okay.
field, but there's no way he was out on that play.
Is that a hit?
No way. That I think we're going to call that a
Probably an error.
single.
I would guess. Oh, you think?
I think so.
So 10 was. so
No,
tell me what
no,
happened.
no,
10
it's
was
gotta
in
be
the
air.
air.
Yeah, shortstop pulled him off.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, yeah. So then Cooper flies in there, and the 10 is still in the air, right?
Yeah. Well, and when he came down, he wasn't even on the bag. So I don't know how
He
they
tried to
could
swoop down.
Right.
He tried to swoop down.
Oh,
and make that
swoop
Yeah,
down.
so-
Okay. All right. That's what it was.
He didn't make tag. He didn't land on the bag. What's the problem here? Like this, there's no way that he was out. Like,
Yeah.
he couldn't have been. You either got to tag him or be on the base.
All right.
with the
So
ball.
you can see out in front of the cameras, folks. The umpires.
They called him out. Are you serious? Wow.
Already we had a recall.
Oh boy. here
First
comes
they called him
Dahlman.
safe
This
by
is
the outfield
ridiculous.
and then Dahlman's coming over to contest that
Boy,
one.
you hate to be a homer, but my God,
Yeah.
We haven't seen them overturn.
I
a
haven't
call
seen that in
all year.
No,
Yeah.
we have not seen
No
that
one.
happen
No
before.
No
one's done
one.
it. Even if you get it wrong, they're just going to stick with it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because what does that say for your outfield ump?
Well,
You know,
again,
yeah.
you either have to tag the runner or be on the base with the ball. He was neither.
He was neither.
He
Yeah.
didn't tag him. He was
Yep.
way off the base.
Yeah.
How do you call that?
Yeah.
Boy.
Okay, Dahlman's
Okay.
throwing his hands up in the
Yeah,
air.
because he knows, and I don't know what that umpire's thinking, but this guy knows that
Yeah.
he screwed up.
This guy
Oh, yeah.
he knows that the home umpire.
Yeah, it's the field umpire. He's
Yeah.
like, he made the right call.
Yeah, he made the right call. Alrighty, folks. So there you had it. A bit of a dispute that just went on.
Wow.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, right-handed batter, senior, number 8, Zach Winston.
Okay, hit safe
One out on the
there,
board, everybody, as a windup and a pitch by Wazorek.
Nice pitch.
Goes right over the plate, curves, curveball.
Beautiful curveball.
Yep, 0-1 on number 8, Zach Winston. A kid's one to pop up that
that's not
goes
gonna drop.
to right field area. Bam, he got
Boy,
him.
We're,
Yep,
we're helping this kid
doesn't
out.
work here at all. So number 11 coming to bat.
36 pitches. We
Wow.
are helping him out a lot.
We are. What's going on here, Dave?
Well, we're not swinging the bat right.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior, number 11, Talon Cisco. Talon Cisco, 2 outs on the board. One goes way out and in the dirt.
He tried to frame that. Did you see it?
Yeah. That's going on a lot right now. What's up with that?
Well, that was kind of ridiculous.
Cisco
We
pops
are
one up. Is
just
it going to be
making it
good?
so easy.
Nails it.
Oof.
Oh,
Okay.
man. Alrighty, so Cisco pops one up to left field, kind of center left,
38 pitches.
Unbelievable.
and out we go. 3 up, 3 down. As the score remains at the top of the 5th,
Okay.
Vikings 0.
Now Cooper's going back. Cole's going back over to talk to him about this and find out exactly what that umpire. See, there you go.
Yeah. Well, Cole's got to be kind of careful here. I'm sure he's being real polite.
He's being real polite. You can tell. He's just saying, "Hey, I just want to know." He's being very respectful.
Yep.
But he's still. I tell you, he wasn't satisfied. Neither. Well, probably enough about that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but there's nothing you can do.
So we got Cousino 0, Vikings 0.
You have announced to the crowd that there's going to be food in between innings.
Yep,
And
yep,
that Cousino's going to be invited.
Yep,
All their players.
Yeah, I don't know if I did. I think I did though. Just a reminder that between games, we invite the Cousino Patriots and everybody to enjoy a meal together, followed by a ceremony to honor our seniors. So be sure that you are ready to go over to these tables that are all set up and enjoy a great meal together. Let's all join hands and have a fun time over there. Alrighty, everybody. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Boy, they get the barbecue fired up over
Yeah,
there.
they do,
and
man.
got the grill
That smells
going,
so
and
good, doesn't it?
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's all so good. Yeah, all the fans look like they're having a good time. They're enjoying it, staying nice and warm in there.
All
Yeah.
the ladies doing their job over there.
Yeah, they're doing their job. Yep. What can we say more? Where would we be without women in our lives? Coming to bat for the Cousino Varsity Patriots, number 13, left-handed batter, Tyler Robinson.
Keep working the scoreboard here. Huh?
Yeah.
Popping out.
Yeah. So here we go. Left-handed batter steps off up as Johnny 5 pitches the first one. Strike. A little bit of an overthrow there by Quain.
Boy, how do you overthrow Johnny? He's about 8 feet tall.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's tough to overthrow.
Yeah.
He's got the reach. It's probably about 10 feet.
He's got the bounce. He's got the reach. He's got the height.
He's up in the air 12 feet. And still went over his head.
0-1 on 13. A windup and a pitch.
Oh, a little
Tax
check swing.
one.
That's going to be trouble. That's going to be trouble.
Get that one. Oh, Caskey overthrows it.
He way overthrew it.
Man.
And Coach did not send him on that one.
No, didn't send him on it.
Wow.
Already, so holds him in there as an overthrow by Caskey. Coming to bat for the Cousino Varsity Patriots, number 36, Jake Rudd, right-handed batter. Alrighty, Rudd's coming up.
Popped out the left last time. That was the one where the triad of teammates were out there, and Levi called everybody off.
Yep.
But now we got a man on and nobody out.
Alrighty, Johnny 5 gets
Showing
ready
bunt,
to
showing
pitch.
bunt.
A bunt's coming up and it goes over in O. I think that one kind of just smacked somebody. Are they okay over there, Dave?
Looks like it.
Wasn't a child that got hit, was it?
No. We'll give him a free hot dog.
Yeah, free hot dog for that one.
Yeah.
Whoever that was, you step over and you're going to get mustard on your hot dog besides. Already 36 steps back.
We're going to charge him for the mustard.
Oh,
10 cents, yeah.
Yeah, we got to make money. Already he's 0-1 on 36. Another one goes foul over to the right side along first baseline.
Well,
Already putting 2 on the board.
Yeah,
0-2.
He's not going to bunt him again with 2 strikes on him. So I think he's going to be swinging away here.
All right, so let's see what happens here. 36 steps up, taps the plate, shifts the weight to the right leg. Johnny 5 takes a look at the lead on first, winds up and pitches. Swing and a miss.
Oh, Quain had him again.
Yep, Quain dropped that one. He was going to fire it over to first, had him but that didn't quite work. Alrighty, folks, so there you go. We got 1 out on the board. Coming to bat for the Cousino Patriots, number 10, Nate Pizzaro. Nate Pizzaro is up to bat, folks. Right-handed batter.
Yeah, hit by pitch last time.
Yeah, so let's see what happens this time as Johnny 5 takes a look at the lead. Wind up in a pitch. Got him! Yes,
Okay,
sir. That Quain made up for it.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
what's happening here. I don't think they called him out.
One ball, no strikes on 1-0. Already, the runner stays safe at first.
Wow. Well, yeah,
Okay.
boy, and I tell you, Dahlman's giving him a little bit of chin music there.
Yeah, I think
He's
he
jawing
is.
at him a little
What
bit.
is going on here, folks? One ball, no strikes, one out. As Pizarro steps up. Wind up in a pitch. Tempted bunt does not go well for Pizarro. Giving him
He should have 2 strikes on him now.
1-2 on 1-0. Pizarro. Alrighty, so the Patriots have a man on first.
No, it's 1 strike. I thought
What?
that was a second
What
strike
the
on
heck?
him. Yeah.
I thought so too.
Well, that throwdown, I think that's what Dahlman was probably disputing. On that throwdown, he called it a ball. And I think
Okay.
Dahlman said, no, that was a strike. And the umpire, in the heat of the moment, just called it a ball when it was actually a strike. But again,
Okay.
we don't make these rules.
Yeah, we don't. So 2-1 on number. Wind up in a pitch on number 10. Doesn't swing at that one, Nate Pizarro. Making it 3-1 on 1-0. Patriots have a man on first. 1 out on the board. No runs on the board at all.
No, and I think Cousino's switching their strategy here. They're going a little small ball now.
Yeah.
Looking to bunt, steal bases.
Wind up in a pitch.
Oh,
Right.
Jeez.
Come
Okay,
on.
here we go. There's
He
one.
got one.
Okay, they got the lead runner.
Yeah, got the lead runner.
Boy, Johnny just missed that, and had
Wow.
he got that,
If
that
he
could
had
have
gotten that one, it would have been a double
been,
play.
I think so.
I
It
think so,
was a
too.
bullet. The kid was barely out of the batter's box.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Got the lead runner though.
Coming to bat for the Cousino Patriots, number 6, Colin Finn. Finn comes up, rubs
Top of the order.
Yep, takes a little sign of the cross, walks up, taps the plate, blue bat up. A wind up in a pitch. Hits one that goes high.
Badley's got this.
Ooh, baby,
Oh,
Badley,
yeah,
come
he's
on.
got it.
Yeah, he's
You
got
kidding me?
nailed him. Yeah, I had no doubt in my mind
Do we
whatsoever.
ever?
Yeah,
Do we
Badley was
ever?
going to nail that one. You put it 30, 40 feet either side of him.
He's got
Bam,
it.
he's got that.
Can
He's
of
got
corn
that. Yep.
all day.
Can of corn. There you go. Alrighty, folks. Yep. Make a little bit of announcement. We appreciate all of our sponsors for the Marysville varsity baseball team. Leaning Tree Golf Club, Nolan's Irish Pub. Head out there if you want a great sandwich, a game of golf, and your favorite beverage. Duluth Construction, Directional Boarding, Marysville Little League, Marysville Marine, O'Connor Realty. Yeah, I bought my house from them. Michigan Metal Coating, Jets Pizza, Stevenson Electric, and Cindy Lou Products. Products for vending machines. Alrighty, thank you, sponsors.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, you guys are doing good.
We're gonna save our poster for next year too, Jim.
Yeah, I think you should.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah, you definitely
Oh,
are.
smell those hot dogs cooking over there, my man.
Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
Alrighty,
yeah.
you smell hot dogs cooking over there, folks, and steaks and hamburgers, I think.
Steaks.
Oh, steaks? No, I take
Steaks?
that. No steaks. Okay, I retracting that. But we've got a great meal coming in between games over there, folks. So players and parents, be sure that you come and join us for a wonderful meal together, followed by a ceremony to honor our seniors. Already looks like number 30. Number 4 will stay there. Man, oh man. Alrighty.
Boy, that's impressive pitch count. 38.
pitches? That's
Yeah,
insane.
that's insane for 4 innings. Like I said, we're letting them off easy.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 7, right-handed batter, Andrew Caskey. Caskey, a windup and a pitch tries for a bunt that does not work for him.
Well, see,
0-1 on 7.
he's thinking the same thing. Let's get a run across the board here. It's still a little small ball.
Yeah, a little bit of small ball going on as Wazorek winds up and pitches
Ooh, yeah, he took a nice pitch there.
right across the inside corner,
Yeah.
just above the knees. A windup and a pitch. Low and inside.
Good eye. I know.
Man,
Go, kid.
all righty. So Caskey, 1 and 2 on him. Wind up in a pitch.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Does not work for Caskey the way he wants it to. That's a little bit frustrating, but that's the way it goes in baseball. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior, number 22, left-handed batter, Ben Martins. Ben Martins up to bat, left-handed batter, swings and hits one over to the left side of the field.
He did the same thing last time
Yep.
at the plate. He fouled off to the left side twice. Ended up being a strikeout victim.
A windup in a pitch. Goes low and
Good lead.
inside, below the knees
Good
on that
lead.
one.
Good eye on
Making
that
it
one.
1 and 1, 1 out on 2-2. Martins gets ready.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
How was that not a strike?
Well, it was a little low, but that was a nice pitch.
2 and
Boy,
1
that's
on
beautiful.
2-2. Ben Martins, a windup in a pitch, goes outside.
Oh, he called that one a strike.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's a
all
strike.
right. That was 2
Yeah.
and 2 on 2-2. 1 out on the board. Martin stays alive. Wind up in a pitch. Goes low and inside. 3-2. We got him juiced.
Full house.
What's going on?
Full house.
What's he going to do?
Well,
A wind
you
up in
know.
a pitch.
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh, baby. Whoa. Martins was
Wow.
not too happy
No,
with that.
was a little low. A little
Okay.
probably too close to take. But
Yep.
That looked like a ball to
Already
me.
puts 2 outs on the board as number 3 comes to bat. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior, number 3, Keegan Quain. Keegan Quain, folks, wind up in a pitch. Goes way out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Side
you
on
see
that
that frame on that? Yeah.
Whoa.
He must have pulled that thing.
He
Already,
Got it at least.
yeah. So 0 and 1 on 3.
Oh. Queen says throw that
0
one
and
again.
2 on
I
3.
dare
He's
you.
not going to throw it again.
Probably not.
You watch this. A wind up in a pitch. Quain hits one that goes over
Just.
towards shortstop, picks it up,
Wow.
fires it over to first.
Got it back. Got it back.
That was a makeup call.
Yeah, it was a makeup call. We got it
Alrighty.
back.
Got it back. Alrighty. So there you go. Alrighty.
Here. Yeah, that was amazing. You could tell just by the way he said it.
Yep.
This time he's safe.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior, number 10, Cooper Smith. Cooper Smith at bat, number 10.
You gotta love
I
this
think it's a
game.
smell of those doggone
Well, it
hamburgers.
could be.
There we
He's
go.
going to advance.
Come on, Keegan. There
Yeah.
you go. He makes it safely over to second on the steal. Wild throw by Wazorek.
Well, the umpire wants to eat too, so he's
Yeah,
got to
yep.
give us that call back if he wants his hot
Yeah,
dog. But I
yep.
am charging him for the mustard. And ketchup.
Yeah, the mustard and ketchup is gonna. Yeah,
you kidding
okay.
me? 10
Yeah.
cents each.
Yeah, 10 cents each. You got it. 10 cents each on number 10. Wind up in a pitch that goes a little bit on the outside area. 2-0
Rounded
on
out
1-0.
second.
Cooper Smith comes up and taps the plate, shifts the weight over the right leg. Wazorek takes a look at the long lead at second. Pitches one,
Oh,
swing and a
boy.
miss.
Boy, a beautiful swing.
Yep, beautiful
Boy, that was
swing.
a beautiful swing.
Cooper Smith comes back up and taps the plate with the orange bat. 2 and 1 on the board, 2 outs. Wazorek winds up and pitches.
There
Whoa,
it is.
Swing
Wow.
and a miss.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, that was right in there, too. That
Boy,
was a beautiful one.
I'm telling you, he's like, throw
Yep.
that pitch again. I double dog dare
Yep.
ya.
2-2 and 2. Number 10 up to bat. Wind up in a
There it
pitch.
is.
Swing and a
Same
miss.
pitch, and he got him. Oh.
Nailed him. Already.
Oh.
Yep. Wazorek has a heck of a game going on here,
I'm
Dave.
telling you, this guy is the real deal.
He is the real deal.
And
he
I think we're helping him out a little bit here.
good,
by-
humble character.
yeah.
He looks like he's not doing any.
Yeah, no
He's
showboating.
He's no show, and absolutely sober. Serious baseball player.
I
right there.
agree. I
Yep.
agree.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what. When I was a pitching coach, I told all my boys, I said, if I ever see you out on that mound celebrating a strikeout or rubbing, I said, I will pull you from the
Yep.
game instantly.
Yep.
Okay, you won that battle.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You didn't
But
win the
but
war.
you didn't win the war,
No.
and you're never going to. Like you never beat them every time.
Absolutely.
And why show them up?
why show
You
him up?
already did it.
Yep.
You already struck them out.
Yep.
Let's not
That's
rub it.
enough. That's enough of humiliation.
Exactly,
right there.
exactly. So he's
Yep.
doing the same thing. I mean, he's really plowing through our lineup.
Yeah.
But he hasn't said a word.
Yeah,
He hasn't said a word.
Yep.
So I appreciate his. We talked about good sportsmanship at the beginning
Yep,
of the
at the beginning of it
broadcast.
all.
Right.
Yep. Alrighty, yep. I can smell the hamburgers and hot
boy.
dogs cooking out there,
Oh,
everybody.
boy.
So we're going to have a little luncheon following this game. Don't forget the umpires are invited too. Yeah.
Yeah. He looked over.
He's going, geez.
He's like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
I gave you the makeup call.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, geez, they're bribing. They're bribing me.
Oh, look at her. They're smiling.
He's
at
smiling
us.
at
Oh,
us.
yeah, this
Yeah,
is great.
yeah.
This is great. Oh boy, even the umpires are enjoying this.
We are having fun here today, ladies and gentlemen.
Boy, you just hope this day doesn't end, huh?
You hope
You
not.
just hope this day doesn't end.
You know, and I know they're coming shorter
Yeah,
for me
yeah,
each time. You know,
It's
kinda like my wind down time.
Boy, Jim,
Yep.
I don't
Yeah.
envy you, my man. This is
somebody else will jump in there and say, "Hey, I've got Caskey."
yeah.
Coming to bat for the Cousino Varsity Patriots, center fielder, number 5, John Hemler, left-handed batter.
Well,
Alrighty, here
I'll
we go.
never replace you, my man.
Oh yeah, you will.
No.
You got this.
Faint imitations at best.
Wind up in a pitch. Alrighty, he checked that one or
I
what?
believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
0-1
Ooh, he's got 2
on
Ks,
5.
2 strikeouts under his
Johnny
belt here.
5 winds up and pitches. Yeah. Oh man,
boy, that
is
was
he going
a
to
nice
snag
pitch.
that? Gets past
Boy,
Winston.
Winston barely.
5
wow.
makes it safely over. What a great spot to hit
Boy.
that ball. You
Perfect.
can't get much better than that stuff
That
right
baseball
there.
had eyes.
Yep. Baseball had eyes. Coming to bat for the Cousino Varsity Patriots.
I don't have any food.
Hi, Poochie. Poochie's out there. Well, hello to you, too. Miles Moody, left-handed batter, number 2. All righty, let's go, folks. We got dog barking and fans cheering on. A wind-up by Johnny 5.
He was safe on an error, and then he flied out the right last
Now,
time. That
how
was
many
one Cooper
times
didn't
have
move.
Johnny
Yeah.
5 gotten ready to throw but never threw?
Well,
That's amazing to me that he's done that many times, like
Well,
maybe 10 times.
yeah.
Wind up in a pitch that
Nice
goes
pitch.
right over the plate, beautiful, just above the knees, making it 0-1.
That dog's over there barking at
Yeah.
us.
He's a good-looking dog. He's a chocolate lab.
Yeah.
Already, yeah,
A
good.
hungry
Yeah,
chocolate.
a hungry. Yeah,
Yeah.
save a hot dog for him. Already 0-1. A wind up in a pitch. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh no good.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Yeah, he just missed that one.
Already 1-1 on 2. No outs on the board. 1 man on. A wind up in a pitch. Bunt.
Oh, that's a nice bunt.
Beautiful
Let's get him,
bunt.
Johnny. Okay. Did the right thing there.
Did the right thing.
Yep,
Did
got
you
the
see how
out.
he slipped
He
too?
did. He slipped. and I
That
thought,
was
uh-oh.
really close. I thought he was going down on his hind end right there. Coming to bat for the Cousino Varsity Patriots, number 34, Nolan Martin. Number 34, Nolan Martin, comes up and taps the plate with that black and white bat.
Got a single last time.
Ebony and ivory, we'll call that one right there, that bat. Alrighty, so there you go. Johnny 5 takes a look at winds up and pitches.
Good pitch.
Yeah, good pitch. It just didn't drop down quite enough, though, right?
No, it was a right call. It was a ball, but it was a good. He
Yeah.
found a really good spot for that pitch.
Yeah. 1 ball, no strikes as number 5 takes a look at the lead at second. Winds up and pitches. Down low and outside. 2-0.
Johnny's talking to himself right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going, what?
What?
is going on
Yeah.
here? Come on. Quayne gives him the cue. 5 looks over at second. Winds up and pitches.
There it is.
Right.
Same spot.
man.
Same exact spot. That's going to score. That's going to score a run.
There! Come on!
Let's get the runner, though. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Alrighty, so number 5 comes in. Wow, wowzer, Bowser. That was some playing going
Boy, that
on
was
there.
clutch.
Hemmler came in.
That was clutch.
Yeah. And Vikings weren't able to do anything with the play on the infield.
No, there was nothing you're going to do about it. He hit in the exact same spot the other kid did.
Yeah.
And, that ball just had eyes. Nobody was getting that.
Yeah. So there you go. Cousino has 1 run on the board, folks, at the top of the 6th. Cousino 1, Vikings 0.
Well, like I said, they switched their strategy. They're going to a little bit of small ball, and it paid off.
Yeah, paid off. It was simple
they
baseball
They got
right
the runner
there.
to second and a single score.
Coming to bat for the Cousino Patriots, number 17, Zach Fisher. Zach Fisher, right-handed batter, comes up, holds the bat up there nice and high, as Johnny 5 takes a look at the lead at second. A windup and a pitch. Goes low and inside.
Mm-hmm. Johnny got him last time. He struck him out last time.
Yeah. So let's see if we can do this. He hit him once, too,
He did.
didn't he? This guy,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, that
One
was his
time
first at bat.
Nailed him in the hind end, I think it was.
Yeah.
But 1-0 as Johnny 5 winds up and pitches inside and low, below the knees.
That one got him
2-0.
talking. That one got him talking too, because he's getting a little frustrated here. His pitches aren't quite going where he wants them to.
No.
He's still pitching well,
Yep.
and his pitch count's still low.
Yeah, 55 pitches on the board.
Not bad.
Not too bad. Johnny 5 winds up and pitch.
Oh my
man.
God, he almost hit him
him
again.
Did he hit him again?
No. He
No,
almost
it just
did.
okay. A wild pitch moves the man from second, steals third. On
Yeah.
3 is at third.
This is where I would expect it. Here it comes.
here it
Here it comes. Yep.
Already, so
yep.
we've got Dahlman heading to the mound. Let's see what goes on here, folks. As Dahlman comes up and kind of going to have a chat, or what are we going to do?
Yeah, settle him down. I didn't see anybody warming up in the bullpen, so I don't think he's ready to make a pitching change. I think he just wants to talk to him.
Yeah, just have a little chat.
Yeah. He's like, don't worry, the hot dogs will still be there.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We
Yep.
got it under
So let's
control
see
here.
what we can announce here. Let's get an announcement going.
Tell him about the food again.
Yeah, just to remind everybody that in between games today, we'll enjoy a meal together. How does that sound? We've got hot dogs brewing over there. We've got hamburgers. I think somebody brought in some New York strips. So we should be in good shape over there, everybody. Save the New York strips for me. Alrighty, here we go, folks. Number 17 winds up in a pitch by Johnny 5.
Oh boy, he's coming in.
Man, oh man.
He's got to go back.
He's got it. Yeah,
Why does he have to go back? I don't understand.
Well, that was a walk, wasn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
Queen's ability to get the ball. That runner's going to have to go back.
Oh, I got it. So catcher interference. Batter
Did you call him
interference.
out?
Well, he should if it's batter interference. And,
So
the runner's going to have to
Sakalas-
go back.
So
Yeah.
Sakalas was he was a designated runner, right? Or was he? I'm
Catcher
messed
couldn't get
up.
through. The catcher could not get through that runner to play the ball.
I think that's what they're going to call here.
He's got to go back.
Well, he has to, and then the batter's got to be out.
Batter's gonna be out.
Alrighty, so folks,
Yeah.
we've got a little bit of a challenge going on here by the Cousino varsity head coach, Hemmler. Hemmler's having a chat with a home plate ump. And Sakalas will be,
Yeah,
will
he's
have
going
to
back.
go back, right?
And I think they should call the batter out.
They did, right?
I'm assuming. We got one down.
No, there's 2 down.
There
now, right?
should be, yeah.
So Wazorek
We
at bat for the Cousino Patriots, number 4, Parker Wazorek.
Get 2 down in this
should be.
Alrighty, so Johnny 5 takes a look at the third baseman, winds up and pitches, goes inside. Alrighty, so Cousino has 1 run on the board, Vikings 0, as Wazorek, right-handed batter, steps up to the plate. Johnny 5 winds up and pitches, gets one right on the outside
that was a
corner.
nice pitch.
Beautiful
Wow.
pitch.
See, now that should get his confidence up a little bit.
Yeah. And was that a fastball or was that?
It looked like just a four-seam fastball.
Just
to
yeah,
me,
forcing,
And
yeah.
he just caught that outside
Yeah,
corner.
nothing fancy to that. Just put it across the plate. Wind up at a pitch. High and inside, above the letters. 2-1 on Wazorek. Johnny 5.
Yeah, Dahlman giving him a little bit of the business here. They were interrupting the pitcher on his windup.
Winds up and pitches.
Okay.
One hit high.
Okay, somebody called
Infield.
this.
Who's calling for
I
it?
think Callan's got it. There we
Cisco
go.
grabs
Okay.
that one, brings it in.
Beautiful.
Woohoo! Stops another run from coming on the board. That was threatening.
Well, I would say we caught a break there with that interference, getting that out like that, and takes that man back to third.
Yeah.
Kept the damage down. But you realize, we've only had 5 hits all game, and they're in the 6th inning here. So this has been a pitcher's duel.
Yeah.
And I think this is the best that Johnny's ever pitched this season.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's been priming himself up.
Yeah.
Finally, he made it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just want to acknowledge the Marysville signing day that took place on May 6th. We're grateful for the wonderful ceremony that was given there as the Marysville Athletics signing and day honored Zach Winston, Krista Basic, Talon Cisco, Addison Miss Berg, Cooper Smith, Ryan Quain, Andrew Caskey, and Emily Wynn. So that's the signing in day that was hosted by the Marysville Athletic Department on Tuesday, May 6th. So there you go. We want to make sure we give a little shout out to those folks if you see them out there, everybody.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, what a great thing to do for these kids. And boy, that was less than a month ago, but it seems a lot longer.
It seems longer than that.
Like it was a year
Holy
ago.
moly,
Yeah, time is-
macaroni.
yeah.
You know,
He's still bringing.
Yeah.
he's still burning them in there.
He's just real efficient.
He
Look
is.
at that pitch.
Yep.
Beautiful.
On the mound for the Cousino Varsity Patriots, number 4, Parker Wazorek. Wazorek been pitching an absolutely outstanding game today. Wowzer, Bowser. Already, who we got coming up here? The man?
The myth, the legend.
Yeah. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 1, senior Luke Badley. Luke Badley's coming up to bat, right-handed batter. Great athlete all the way around. Outstanding. Whoa, up against the fence. A wild throw by Wazorek. Rescued there by Aquaviva. Alrighty, here we go. Wind up in a pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike on 1. Luke Badley.
Beautiful swing on that one. He just didn't connect. Looking for his first hit of the game here.
Yeah, we need to get a hit on
Yeah.
this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Oh, that was it.
Nice pitch.
Oh, that was a good pitch, and he knew it too.
Badly didn't think it was that
No,
good.
that was a nice pitch.
It
to
was a
hit.
good pitch. And Wazorek, that was just a straight pitch. It wasn't anything special.
No,
It was
a
fast.
little bit of a break to it.
Was it? Yeah. 1-2 on 1. Luke Badley wind up in a pitch.
Oof.
Just barely missed
look
that
at,
one.
Look at the he's smiling. He's like, "Are you kidding me?"
2-2 on 1. Luke Badley, right-handed batter. Wazorek gets the cue.
Okay. There's only a little cat and mouse here.
What's going on? What's going on?
Badley was holding his hand up, and he's still going into his windup.
Oh, a wind up in a pitch. Outside and low, making it a full count on number 1.
Resort's ready to pitch right away.
Yeah.
It looks like he's ready to catch a train. He wants to get out of here.
Yeah.
I
A
think he
wind up
wants
in a
those hot
pitch.
dogs. Oh, there's a strike. Yeah, they got him. They punched him
Oh,
out.
Badly.
Well,
Yeah, he's
I-
going, no, they didn't.
But I disagree. That was a strike. That
Yeah.
was a good hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of noise going on there, folks. All right. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 14, sophomore, Levi Aquaviva. Levi Aquaviva, folks. He's ready for a hot dog, a hamburger, and a rotisserie chicken. Wind up in a pitch. Ooh.
Oh, good leave. Good leave it was, yeah.
Okay, that was just below the knees.
That was
inside.
a little low. It was a
Yep.
good take.
A wind up in a pitch goes.
That's going to be a strike.
Puts one on the inside, one on the outside.
Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing.
Cat
He
and
knows-
mouse in it out there. Yep. A wind up in a pitch. Where was that?
That was low.
That was low and inside, wasn't it?
Yeah, Aquaviva's making him pitch.
2-1 on Aquaviva. Way outside.
He called that a strike?
Well,
Wow.
okay. All right. I take that back,
Wow.
folks. That was not a ball. I'm not the
Wow.
umpire. Wind up in a pitch. Goes way outside on that one.
Oh, that should have been a walk. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Yep.
Okay, we got
All right.
aces over jacks
Yep.
now.
Aces
Hold
over
up.
jacks. Here we go, folks. A wind up by Wazorek. Wait a minute. What happened there?
Oh, good call,
Well, Zoric's really
Aquaviva.
trying to fast pitch
He
these
is,
guys.
and that's why Levi stepped out.
Yep.
Because
Slow him down. Slow him
Slow
down.
him down a little bit.
All right. A wind up in a pitch.
He did not go. All right, took his walk. That wasn't even close.
Wow. That was
That
a
was not even
oh
close.
macro city.
They tried to
Yep.
appeal nothing.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, junior number 2, Cole Cooper. Cole Cooper up, 1 out on the board. Everybody,
Double
we're
would
at
be
the
nice.
bottom of the
Yeah.
6th inning
Boy, we could.
as the Patriots lead 1 run on the board.
Go,
Whoa!
go, Levi.
Come on, Levi, you got it. Is he gonna?
Yeah, he's
gonna go there.
Now we could use one of those patented Cole Cooper doubles right now.
Yeah,
Couldn't
yeah. Could that work? Man, would that be beautiful? Alrighty, Cole Cooper comes back up to the plate. Come on, he's determined to make this happen, this young junior.
Boy, that could be the break we needed.
Yep, that could have been it. 1 out on the board. Wazorek winds up and pitches outside and in the dirt. Aquaviva takes a long lead, just about ready to run to third, hustles back to second.
Well, he's human after all.
Yeah, he is. 1 ball, no strikes. Wind up by Wazorek.
Ooh,
Great pitch.
great pitch. He just
1
caught
and
that.
1. Yep,
Oh,
on
That
2.
was a nice spot.
1 out.
He just pumps him right down the pipe.
Yeah, he sure does. Wind up in a pitch. Oh, man!
That hit his bat.
Yeah, that hit his
It
bat.
did, so that's going to be a strike.
Ouch. Yeah,
Tried to check his swing.
He couldn't. Yeah, couldn't get it back in time.
yeah, it was way definitely inside and just couldn't pull the bat back
So, Cole.
fast enough. All right. 1 and 2 on number 2, Cole Cooper. Wazorek winds up and pitches.
There it is.
Whoa!
There it is.
That was swing.
Yeah.
Baby, yeah. Cole Cooper
Oh,
was not
boy.
happy with that.
Boy.
Ugh, come on, we need this. All right, number 8 coming to bat, Zach Winston. We've got 2 outs on the board, folks. Aquaviva on second. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 8, Zach Winston. Zach Winston's up there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Wazorek winds up and pitches. Winston hits one that goes to the right side of the field. Everybody scrambling for it.
Oh, nice run.
The right fielder comes jetting in like crazy and makes that catch. It was actually a foul ball.
It's an out.
It was an out. It doesn't
It's
matter
an
if it's a
out.
foul ball.
No.
Yeah. Alrighty, so here we are at the top of the 7th. What can happen here, Dave?
Well, we can hold him, and I think we're going to see Johnny again. He's still pitching well.
Yeah.
We got Parent coming out to right field, maybe. Where's he going?
So
and if that's
Parent-
true, then Cole Cooper's going to come in and pitch.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what it looks like. He's heading towards the mound. He's going to toe the rubber, as they say.
Yeah, the toe of the
Yeah.
rubber. Stepping out to the mound for the Marysville Vikings, number 2, Cole Cooper. Cole Cooper is on the mound for the Vikings, folks.
Yeah, he's trying to nail this down so that we only have 1 run to make up.
Yeah,
You know, I think if we give up another one, that's going to be tough.
then it's going to be tough
Yeah, it's
pulling
gonna
that
be tough.
back. It
Yeah,
really
yeah.
is. Alrighty, so let's see what we got out there. Who changed out then?
Well, we got Parent.
Aquaviva's over in left.
Nothing changed except right field.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
only
it's
right
just
field
Parents
change.
out and right, and Cole Cooper's up on the mound.
Yep. All right.
And Johnny's on the bench right now.
All right. So Caden Parents over in right field. Nothing else has changed.
That's it.
What do you
Everybody
say,
else is the
folks?
same.
Yeah.
Everybody else is
So
the
here
same.
we are making it happen right here in Marysville. We've got to make it happen right here, Dave.
We got to shut them down.
We
got
gotta
to
shut 'em down or we're in
this
trouble,
is just
right?
the man to do it.
Already, Cooper's doing some warm-ups here. See how this goes as the Cousino Patriots come to bat. Hi, I heard you barking at us. I heard you. You were just cheering them on, weren't you? Yeah. Alrighty, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I went on and gave the dog a little pat on the head.
Yeah.
He was cheering us on. You heard him.
Sweetheart.
Yep.
She, I think.
Yeah, or she, rather.
that's
Yep.
That's a girl.
Coming to bat for the Cousino Patriots, number 13, Tyler Robinson. Tyler Robinson, left-handed batter. Cole Cooper winds up and pitches. Jets one across, but just a little bit on the inside.
Yeah, that's been a strike all day.
Yep.
Yeah, he has been calling it.
1-0 on 1-3.
There's a pitch right there. Yeah.
Gets a nice
Yeah,
one
he
right
evens him
across.
up on that one.
Yep.
This kid singled last time, so we want to shut him down.
Yep. So 1-1 on 1-3. Tyler Robinson. Wind up in
There's
a
a good
pitch. Hits one
there.
right
That's
over
a
the.
real good pitch. Ooh. Just
Goes
foul.
just out of bounds at the last second.
It's all right. It's a strike.
Yeah, it's a strike. So we got 1-2 on 1-3. Tyler Robinson for the Patriots. Taps the plate. Holds that blue bat back.
Yeah.
Wind up in a pitch.
Got him.
Swing and a miss.
Got him. That's what we
Nice
needed
one
right
going there, boys.
Yeah.
That's what we like to see. Let's make this happen. Coming to bat for the Cousino Patriots, number 36, Jake Rudd. Jake Rudd, right-handed batter.
Jake struck out last time.
Cooper winds up.
Oh,
Beautiful
boy, did you
pitch.
see
Goes
that?
right across the plate.
Did you
What
see
a great
pitch.
that.
Oof.
I could watch that
Oof.
all day long.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And Rudd knows it too. He's
Yeah.
like, that was a good
Wind up in a
hanging.
pitch.
There's
Another
the same
one
pitch,
right
same
there
pitch,
again.
Same pitch.
0-2 on 3-6.
Cole.
Jake Rudd.
Cole says I got you
Cole
once.
Cooper.
Get you again.
Yep. Winds up. Pitches. Gets
Same
another
pitch.
one right
Same
there.
pitch. Same
Bang,
pitch.
bang,
Yep.
bang, and out she goes. Alrighty, number 36 goes down.
Wow.
Not too happy at the moment.
Wow. Well, he threw the same pitch all
the way
all
through.
3 times, yeah.
Coming to bat for the Cousino Patriots, number 10, Nate Pizzurro. Nate Pizzurro. Is that how you pronounce that? Pizzurro. I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
I
Yep.
think I got it. All right, wind up in a pitch.
Boy, Cole
Yep,
means
yep.
business right now. He's got
4
margin.
strikes in a row. Here we go.
Doesn't mess up the pitch count.
Cooper winds up and pitches. Another one right across the outside corner, making it 0-2 on this number 1-0.
Boy, he got his
Nate
marching orders
Pizzurro.
from Dahlman, and Dahlman said,
Wind
"Get
up
us
in a
out."
pitch.
Get him. There you go. There you go.
You ever see anybody with that much bounce on the mound? Ever, Dave? Come on.
Well, in my younger days.
3 up, 3 down. Already, so younger days. So here we go, folks, to the bottom of the 7th as the Marysville Vikings come to bat. They got to make it happen here.
Yes, they do. And if not, I like my steak medium.
Yep.
You know, medium well, actually.
Yeah. So, already, steaks are medium rare.
See, they saved the New York
They're out
talent here.
They're out there cooking like
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. So it looks good.
Nobody else gets steaks but me and you, Jim.
Yeah, we get
We're the
steaks.
talent here, so, you know.
Alrighty, Dave Aquaviva and myself, Jim Caskey, broadcasting here on WVIK Game Changer Live. Don't forget, we are going to edit this out by Ron Caskey, and it'll be put on YouTube. So find it on YouTube, everybody, at BWMI Sports on YouTube. Alrighty. Hey, Kylie, come on up. Here's the lady of the day. I know. It's not necessarily warm up here. Kylie, thanks for stopping in. I didn't know what your schedule was like today. Oh, you enjoyed the game, Kylie?
Yeah.
They were at the Tiger game yesterday. Already looks like number 14 is coming up here to bat. I see him. No, number 11, sorry. Yeah, number 11. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 11, senior, Talon Cisco. Talon Cisco is coming up to bat. Already as Wazorik continues up there, Dave. Wind up in a pitch, puts one right across the plate, just above the knees.
Beautiful pitch.
Fast ball. You got to give him credit for it. 0-1. Ooh, man, that was inside.
Almost got
One
it
and
on
one.
the
Yeah,
helmet.
it did. Again, that was like an inch away or less, wasn't it, Ron?
Yep.
1-1 on 1-1. Talon Cisco wind up in a pitch, swings and a miss on it. Helped him out in that one. Yeah. 1-2 on 1-1. Talon Cisco, right-handed batter, senior at Marysville High School, heading to St. Clair County Community College. Wind up in a pitch by Resort.
There it is.
Gets it over to third. Third fumbles around with it, throws it high. Come on. All righty, here we go. Number 11 heading to second.
Okay, now it went under the fence, so he's going to stay at second. Yeah.
He can't go any deeper, huh?
No,
So
the
he's
right
got
fielder threw his arms up. That meant it was out of play.
Oh,
so
out of
he
play.
gets his base. But
Already.
he can't advance.
Okay. Cannot advance from second.
From second.
Yeah, already.
Again. Okay, we got man on second, nobody out.
Yep. So here we go. We're having a little bit of conference out there. Pitchers heading to the mound to talk to Wazorik. And the infielders coming in.
Oh, yeah. I can't put them on the boards.
That was an error on that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Already Caskey's over chatting with Dahlman. Caskey runs back over
He's
to the dugout.
Communicating something.
Saying, boys, here it is. Everybody pay attention. Aquaviva and Cisco are over at third with Dahlman. Caskey goes back over to third.
Dave, as you recall, has Caskey laid down a bunt this year?
I can't recall him doing it, although
It could have happened.
No,
it
I
didn't
don't
happen
think
at
so.
all.
I don't think he has either, but they are discussing some kind of strategy over there.
They got to make it
And
happen
they
here,
gotta,
folks.
You got to get this run across.
Yep.
Liner to the gap.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior, number 7, Andrew
Yep.
Caskey. Andrew Caskey coming to
Go
bat,
7.
heading to St. Clair
Good job,
County
kid.
Community College, right-handed batter. Puts the weight over to the right leg, holds the silver and black bat up there.
There it is.
Pops it. She gonna go? Dang it! Right where he wanted it, but drifted
You got
just
this 7. Let's go,
slightly,
kid.
slightly to the left.
Hey, you decide now.
Slightly to the left, right where he wanted it. It would have been a perfect first base. That would advance Cisco.
He's done that a few times this
Yep.
year.
Already 0-1 on 7. Andrew Caskey, right-handed batter, winds up in a pitch by Wazorik. Goes outside on him, making it 1-1 on 7. Andrew Caskey.
Come on, Drew.
Already food smelling good. Wazorik winds up. Oh, swing and a miss on that one. He had to kind of step in on that a bit.
Yeah.
Making it 1-2. 1-2 on Caskey, number 7. Wazorik takes a look at the lead at second, winds up and pitches. Caskey steps into one. Come on, Caskey.
Boy, they got him, but they
Oh,
advanced the
runner up to
runner.
third.
That's all that matters.
Advance the runner
Okay,
to third.
He did
All
his
right.
job.
Alrighty,
He did his job.
Caskey, don't feel badly about that one. You advance the runner to third, which is a great thing to do. A sacrifice on your part, but that was well worth it.
Tell you, he was almost safe.
Yep.
He was almost
Yeah,
safe
he
out
was
there.
just
Yeah.
a half an inch away. He would have
He
been
was
first,
safe.
safe at first.
Heads up, base
Alrighty,
running.
coming to
This is
bat for
fair.
the Marysville Vikings, a junior, number 12, Kieran Moran. Kieran Moran coming up, everybody.
Did the job there.
Yep.
Yeah, he did the job, and it's an excellent base running out there.
Cisco
did
has a
nice
chat
job.
with Dahlman over there as Moran taps the
Are you
plate.
going to lay one down?
Let's go, Moran. Wazorik, 81 pitches on the board, winds up and pitches, goes way outside and in the dirt.
Okay.
1 ball, no strikes on 1-2, Kieran Moran. Alrighty, everybody. Hey, it's smelling like lunchtime. Wind up and a pitch goes outside again.
Yeah.
Making
No,
it
it should be a ball. I don't think he called that a strike.
2-0 on 1-2. Kieran Moran. It's cold out here, folks. Wind up in a pitch.
That one is a strike.
2-1. Moran kind of loosens the muscles up. Shifts the weight to the right leg. A wind up and a pitch goes way outside and in the dirt. Making it. What? Wait.
He swung.
What?
He swung at that.
He did swing at it?
swung.
Son of a
He
gun.
helped him out a lot there. That was a ball.
Helped him out.
Yeah.
All right, 2-2
All
on
right, we got
1-2.
deuces.
Kieran Moran. A wind up and a pitch.
Okay.
Gave him one.
Jack's over.
Alrighty, we juiced
We
them.
juiced him.
Number
full boat, full house.
Full boat, full house.
This is getting exciting.
count.
This is getting exciting, folks.
Getting very exciting. Moran steps up to the wind up and a pitch. Goes way outside.
That's a run.
Into the
That's a
dirt.
run. That's a run. He's going to
Comes
score.
Woo!
Okay.
Number 11, Talon Cisco comes in with a run. We
Oh,
tie the
we
game
tied
up,
the
everybody.
Small ball.
Cousino is not going to take the win on this one. Already.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, we'll say it. Yeah. Alrighty, so there we go. Alrighty. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior catcher, number 3, Keegan Quinn. Keegan Quinn coming up, everybody. Game tie. A windup and a pitch by Wazorek.
Beautiful
Oh,
bunt. Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
Safe.
He
Safe
is
there.
safe at first.
What's
And
going
he
on?
did.
Come on, get down! Number 12 makes it safely over. Cameron makes it over there. And Zach, or Keegan
he
Quinn
made
makes
all
it
the
safely
way.
there.
Wow.
I tell you, this is some excellent base
Alrighty,
running
this
we're
is
seeing
it.
here in this inning. Excellent heads-up base
Yep,
running.
yep. 1 out on the board, everybody. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, senior, number 10, Cooper Smith. Cooper. Okay, we've got the head coach Hemmler.
He's got a
Hemmler's heading out to the mound to see what is going on with 88 pitches on the board for Wazorek. What do you think, everybody? Dave, what's your
you know what?
prophecy prediction?
He's just starting to throw a little wild. He's a young man, and it's starting to get into his head a little bit.
Yeah.
As soon as we got that runner to third, he started kind of throwing wild, getting a little shaky,
Yeah.
and then he let the run in on a pass ball, and then all this crazy business. And I tell you what, Marysville, this is some of the best base running I've seen all year out of this team. It's heads up, smart base running.
Yep.
And
Smart.
it shook them up.
Yeah.
Shook them
And
up.
I think Marysville's going, dang it, come on, we got this. It's
Yeah.
not like we can't make this happen.
Yeah.
So already, Wazorek, Wazorek stays out there, folks. Yep.
Yeah.
Number 4, Parker Wazorek on the mound, stays out
Okay.
there with 88 pitches as number 11, Talon Sisk, or number 10, Cooper Smith comes to bat.
And I agree with this decision. This kid.
A little bit
has
of a
been
pause
pitching.
as Dahlman gives the cue to Smith.
What's he going to do? He's gonna lay
Wazorek
He's got one out. He's got one
winds
out.
up and pitches, swing and a miss on that one.
Coop.
Already, come
Come
on.
on,
Marty. Here we go, folks. Cooper Smith, right-handed batter, comes up and taps the plate, holds the orange bat up nice and high, shifts the weight over to the right leg as Wazorek pitches one on the outside, making it 1-1 on 1-0.
Boy, that showed some patience there. Wow. Oof.
Yep. Already 1-1-1 on 1-0. Cooper Smith. Wazorek winds up and pitches way outside and low,
Yeah, he's getting
making
flustered.
it 2-1.
Yeah.
1 out.
We just need a poke here.
Alrighty.
We're 90 feet away from
Yep.
lunch, Jim.
Yep, we are. And that New York strip is waiting for me. Wind up in
There
a
it is.
pitch.
There it is. There
Which
it
one
is.
that's
Go,
up
go,
in
go,
the
go. Foul ball. Foul ball.
Why was it a foul ball?
It
Looked like it was
His leg.
right in.
Yeah.
His leg.
Oh, it was.
It hit his leg.
It did hit his leg?
Yep.
Okay. Already, what was that about? I hear some.
Oh,
Well, hey, it's the bottom
Gleason's.
seven.
Yeah,
So if
it's
that
this
run
walk
scores,
off.
that's a
It's
game
walk off.
over.
Yeah.
Win.
That's what I
Already,
say.
here
We're
we go,
90 feet
folks.
from lunch.
2-2, 1 out. as number 10 comes back up to the plate, holds the orange bat up nice and high. A wind up and a pitch by Wazorek. Whoa, man.
Oh, that showed
Catcher wasn't able to hold that one, but he didn't
that's
do
a ball.
Yep.
And we're back
Alrighty.
to being juiced. I tell you, that's a lot of patience up there.
Yep. Alrighty, so Smith holds the bat up as Wazorek pitches one. Swing and a miss.
Yep.
Dang it. Already puts 2 outs on the board. Vikings got a man on second and a man on third.
They're going to pinch hit for Badley. Here comes Sweet Pea.
Okay, Sweet Pea coming to bat.
Yeah, they're going to try something.
Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 20, junior, Kyle Hewitt. Kyle Hewitt coming up, everybody. See what happens to this gentleman.
Well,
Big moment.
we
Big
have no
moment right
spare
here.
outs.
It's gotta
He
happen
has to
right
hit the
here.
ball.
Can't-
No spare
A
outs.
wind up in a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, way outside.
outside.
He helped him
Come
out.
on. Already 0-1. 2-0. Or two outs.
Come on, dude.
Hewitt steps up to the plate, shifts the weight over the right leg. Wazorek winds up.
He called that a strike.
What?
Wow.
Okay, all right. 0-2 on 2-0.
Wow.
This is
He's deep in the hole right now. 2
yeah,
outs, 2
yikes.
strikes.
already Wazorek winds up and pitches, gets a one up against the backstop and over into the parking lot, banging on somebody's car. 0-2, 2 outs, 2-0 at bat.
Yeah, he's getting up there now.
Dahlman giving some signs over there. Wazorek winds up and pitches. Gets one. Is it going to
That's
go?
a base hit. That's a base hit. That's a walk-off.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Look at the guys running out there. Hey, what a success for Marysville. Look at those champions heading over there. Hey, we've got a great lunch planned for everybody. So head over to the dining area, everybody, and enjoy those New York strips on us.
What can you say?
Okay.
Wow.
From an unlikely hero
Yeah.
comes glory. Did you see? He put that
man.
ball right up the middle. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Scored the winning run, and
And that's the
Boy,
way it goes. Yeah.
that was
So what can we say more about that?
nothing.
Can't
Nothing.
say
That's
anything
game.
better about it.
Well, guys, I'm going to end the feed.
Yes.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
Yeah, end the
Absolutely.
feed, and
And
we're
we'll be
ready.
back for
Yep.
game
So
two.
We'll be
let's
back for
we'll
game
couple closing remarks here. This is Jim Caskey. I'm here with Dave Aquaviva. We are your hosts right here at WVIK Radio on Game Changer Live. Whatever VIK stands for, I don't know. Vikings. Okay. I came up with it, and I didn't even know what it stood for. Alrighty, so there you go. We're going to end that. Ron Caskey will be hitting the end button.
See you next
Bye,
game.
everybody.